For nearly 2 hours, legislators zeroed in on state officials working to learn more how previous funds have been used in storms in the past. All of this happening while people in the western part of the state continue to ask for help stemming from Hurricane Helene.
Bat Cave is still really a mess.
Like so many communities, Bat Cave in Henderson County is still reeling from Helene's wrath.
I would say probably 80% of our roads no longer exist. They just slid off into the river. Most of our bridges are gone.
The recovery process will likely take years. How that plays out, partly in the hands of state lawmakers. Last month, they approved 2 separate measures totaling more than $900 million towards Helene relief. But as they consider future funding, they want an accounting of how money has been spent in the past regarding storm response.
We keep coming back, funding and funding and funding with no better results.
Today, they grilled Laura Hogshead, Chief Operating Officer of the North Carolina Office of Recovery and Resiliency, and Pryor Gibson, Deputy Legislative Counsel of the Governor's Office, over the speed and scope of repair work during Florence and Matthew.
We're trying to figure out what kind of faith can we put in your agency, one, to deal with these issues of these folks, but then also we've got all these additional thousands from western North Carolina that are now, I assume, going to go to the back of the line of these folks in eastern North Carolina if we continue to do things the same way.
Hogshead believes there needs to be much more collaboration between HUD and FEMA, pushing for a universal aid application.
In Florence, when we didn't get access to that data and we didn't get the funding, Florence happened in 2018, we didn't get the funding until 2020, that set recovery back years because we had to then basically start over in 2020. We don't want that to happen in Helene. We want it to be a continuous process.
As far as Helene, Governor Cooper has proposed $3.9 billion in state money towards damaged homes, economic relief, and agriculture caused by the storm, with lawmakers preparing for another relief package.
Do not forget Western North Carolina. We are struggling. Please send the money to help those that are in dire need.
And on Capitol Hill, a bipartisan group of lawmakers, including Senators Budd and Tillis, writing a letter to President Biden requesting a supplemental appropriation request be sent to Congress regarding these relief efforts. In Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.